Yeah.
God.
I hate
What are you
this.
eating? Do not pull up a mango.
Mango hard.
Oh,
No.
oh.
Oh,
Miller,
well,
shave that
mustache
damn
on.
thing.
Yeah, no.
Hey.
Oh, by
I'm
the
just
way,
kidding.
how was
I
that
have
party
so
last
much
night?
facial hair right now.
Did
Yeah,
you enjoy
no.
Lost?
I know that picture was before the party. It was we were waiting for his roommates to get ready. I was watching Lost. Thank you very much.
No,
Okay, I
was
believe
the was the party actually at 9:24
Is it 8:24? Because
or
8
8:24?
is the 10th
Oh my
hour.
goodness. Trevor, are you
of
gonna get
the-
eyebrow piercings
No,
next?
it's a 20th hour of the day.
Oh,
So it was 2024
Mm,
technically.
I think it would look good.
So they were
Maybe
graduating.
just
oh.
what is it? Asymmetrical, one side. Could look cool.
I definitely wouldn't get both.
You can get a,
What?
piercing,
What are you talking about?
eyelid piercing.
Are we eating beans?
That-
'Cause I
that would
can
be
cook
so
some
uncomfortable.
beans.
I'm gonna get a urethra piercing.
That's sick. Like a prince. What is it? A prince.
Prince Albert.
Prince Albert. Yeah.
Or is it Rupert?
Good.
I think
No,
it's Prince
Rupert had the
Albert.
drop. Rupert had the
Oh,
Rupert
yeah,
drop.
you're right,
I'm like
it's
the
Albert.
Rupert drop there, down there.
Prince, how about you get a Prince Rupert's drop as a Prince Albert?
Holy shit, Corbin.
Just don't fuck up the tail. Just shatters.
All right.
Sorry, enough
Well-
enough cock talk.
Enough cock talk.
Moving on to come.
Oh, we don't have it. Do we have a way to
Great.
record, Sam?
I'm
they're
already on it.
talking about it.
Jordan is.
Dude,
on
this
Guys,
you are turning into Corbin. You
Guys,
don't listen.
I recorded the whole cock talk.
it.
Thank
Did you
God.
actually?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one
Um,
visits Alice once, and now we can't pay attention.
Something
everyone
in
ready?
water.
Dallas
proud of you.
heads be like, yes.
Proud of
I
you,
ready.
Noah.
All right,
Witty.
Jordan. Are we recording?
We're recording.
Oh my.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. D&D. Welcome back to Myrntole, everybody. I'm gonna give a pretty lengthy. Maybe it'll be like 5
Wait,
minutes.
hold on.
Holding.
Very good.
I'm gonna post the map real quick because it's literally right there.
Yeah,
Everyone,
it is
look at the map.
last thing.
Everyone, look at. Okay, open it in browser.
Map?
Look at the map.
Map
Oh yeah, it looks blurry.
looks mappy.
It can't go higher than that. So
Jordan, there's someone
I
behind
don't.
I know, they're trying to give me food.
you.
Alright, them.
What?
Okay.
Oh my god, are there
So-
beans on that plate?
No, just potatoes and eggs.
I
And
was-
sour
I was
cream
just
and
about-
salsa.
Potatoes.
And
Sam's trying to
bacon.
give the recap, guys.
It's
Sorry,
okay.
I got it.
I'll allow it.
No,
I'll allow it to be real
breakfast
people.
is more important. It's the most important meal of the day.
Mango for breakfast. Anyways, basically, I'll go back until Catherby, which was where, if you all look, it's in the Middle Kingdom of Anna Carl, and it's along that southeastern branching river. Catherby. That's where basically there was a big festival party, and what am I doing?
What are you doing?
I'm so cringe.
Eating mango.
Eating mango for breakfast. Okay,
I wish I had time to get.
don't worry,
burrito.
guys. Music party.
How
Music
could you
party.
forget?
Okay,
Literally.
Okay.
we started a while back in Catherby, and that was where the festival was happening, and everyone had some fun time hanging out, and we had the play afterwards, and it got real scary as people started like slitting their wrists and summoning all these demon monsters, and they were sucking out the life out of you. And that's where, after you all defeated the weird beasts, I had to burp. Lord Brecken, Hilter Brecken, approached you all pretty much out of nowhere and was like, wow, y'all seem pretty apt. Y'all seem pretty potential, promising. I
We
don't know.
got potential.
Potential.
Yeah,
Ew.
they got potential. And he was like, hey, how about y'all come help me investigate this and maybe, you know, help me out with my presence as a city lord, and also I'll give you a little pay. And then, you know, we're like, well, I guess the railroad goes this way, so yeah.
Got better shit to do.
Mm-hmm.
And so you all met up with Ismi Corella, and he was talking to you all about some very preliminary notes he found on the yellow sign that y'all had found. And after that, y'all stayed the night, and Big Bone Monster came out and like murdered someone, and it was secretly the how many sessions?
The
back?
guy who was flirting with me, Klein.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was
Klein.
fucked up, Sam.
Fine.
Yeah, Disney.
Klein. And he was like, I'm so sorry. And then he warped into a giant bone monster and like started attacking y'all. But y'all kind of destroyed him. And then you shoved his remains into the storage unit in Brecken Hall. And then
Wait, what? I
yeah,
don't
you
remember
did.
that.
You brought his bones into the shed, and you're like, keep these in case we need them.
Yeah.
But
Weird.
It
hardcore
wasn't in
guys.
case
We're
we needed
crazy.
them. It was for what's his face to study
It's
them.
me.
The wizard.
It's
Yeah,
me.
wizard.
Oh
Disney.
yeah, it was the weird
Well,
guy.
you don't really know what he is, but he's a science. He's a
Yeah, he's a
intellectual.
guy.
He's a guy.
To me, he's a wizard.
he basically is like, all right, I need to go to Walmond. I need to gather my knowledge in the vast library there. And so he basically set off towards Walmond, and him and Lord Brecken have seeking stones, speech stones. What are those called?
Sending stones.
Ending stones. And
Heartstones.
Hearthstones. So Lord Brecken was going to accompany y'all to Mount Nail, which was one of the locations that Ismi had found in his research. And, but, you know, he had to resolve some stuff in the town while, you know, someone got freaking murdered, and, you know, he wanted to respect them. So y'all went off, you met with the night market on the way, and you all bought some kooky stuff. And finally, y'all get to Mount Nail, and it's got these like beautiful cherry blossom trees, and it's windy with tall grass, and it's a large, tall mountain. Oh, I forgot. Y'all had a run-in with Asta and another elven woman
Oh yeah, that guy.
who I guess is it. Did you say their name, the organization name? Did you explain that?
I don't remember.
I think-
I remember there was some explanation. I don't remember if you specifically
Okay.
said. You definitely like
Well-
after that you
yeah.
talked to us about it for sure.
Yeah,
But I don't
basically-
think I gave their name.
Okay. They've been persecuting and not doing some great stuff to Isaacs' knowledge. So.
Oh my.
Oh my gosh, this guy.
We're doing something.
Let him play Ethan's character.
I'm not
Okay.
here.
Let him cook.
And then so
Yeah.
y'all rode off. Y'all actually took a little break to have a little swim, and then you made it to Mount Nail. And on the way, Koda was kind of getting some weird illusions in his vision and some like scratchy lines across the horizon. And eventually, as they like warped and contorted, when y'all got close to Mount Nail, they actually formed a rectangle like in his vision, and they stuck in the same space as y'all were moving. And eventually, you found that there was a rectangle just like cut into the mountain. And so, you all went in and had a great time exploring the dark, wet expanse. You all actually found the night market again, just like in a cave room. Y'all bought some more fun stuff. You all found some mushroom people. Koda
Oh,
took a little mushroom and, you know, put it in his pocket, and then he got bopped on the head by a little mushroom man. And then you all kept going. You all found a strange door with the yellow sign in the middle, and got jumped by these flesh-craving humanoids. And so y'all fought back and managed to fend them off long enough to escape down the door as it was slowly opening. Dick like pushed through the circle, and it plop down the stairs, and y'all made it through.
That's why I'm missing 10 health.
Yeah, that was scary.
I remember now.
Yeah, and a couple warlock spell slots.
Yeah, and or you mean all of them?
And then so you find yourselves on a spiral staircase that heads down for, I forget what I said. It was like 10 or 15 minutes, pretty long. And you came to a cliff side with a long bridge, sturdy bridge that you all were very careful of, and it presented really no risk at all. It was
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
It was literally
That shit
just
was scary as
a
hell.
sturdy bridge. And then on the other side of the wall was very strangely carved, almost to look like the wall of a temple, and had a fat yellow sign in the middle, unpainted, but you know, that same symbol you all have been very familiar with. That's a pretty good recap, I think. I don't know if I've missed anything.
Yeah, if you don't say so yourself.
I caught
It's
up.
pretty good.
Marty's caught up.
I forgot we
Okay.
had a beach episode, you guys. I
They
forgot.
did have-
yeah,
they
I
did
forgot,
have
I
the
forgot
beach
about the beach
episode.
episode.
Before we're going into fucking Cthulhu's hometown.
And then we
Some shit.
ran as fast as we could into the Underdark.
Yep. Yep.
Pretty close.
Y'all been recording your sessions?
What, Marty?
Have y'all been recording your sessions?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jordan has
Okay.
been.
No.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
I just started. Ethan.
I
has
thought you
been.
did the last one, bro. Apparently,
no.
I need to get my fucking brain
Jordan
checked.
did the first one, and then Ethan did the all of them between.
Oh, okay.
On the last session, Ethan forgot to record Discord audio,
That's the
so
rule.
he just recorded his audio. So you'll just hear, and then like 20 minutes later he'll say something.
No.
It's terrible.
I know. It was unfortunate.
Wait,
It's
isn't that
pretty
the
good.
beach episode?
Yeah, that was the one.
Damn it!
No!
When I was wanting to go back to the block.
No! That had like our best talking with each other. Oh my
I know.
god.
Guys,
Alright, well,
Well, I'll be quiet.
I'm gonna
D&D.
say this at the top. I know I've been inconsistent about it. I'm gonna commit to Dick's Southern accent from now on, because I remember I did it at the
His
beginning
Southern
and I just
accent?
kind of dropped it. I know. I dropped
he's
it like
from Oklahoma.
really, really
Well, wait,
fast.
don't Oklahomans have like
A special
Oklahoma
accent.
what?
like Oklahoma?
Homies.
Oklahomans?
None of you guys would know that.
Alright, I'm gonna take a shower. Y'all have fun.
Okay.
All right.
Bye,
I'm
Marty.
ready. All right. So, anyways,
I'm listening.
you all find yourselves in front of, again, this really strangely carved wall with, honestly, like curves and lines, just all sorts of like ways and helter skelter. And you see thin yellow fog kind of permeating throughout this entrance that is dark enough where you can't really see too far into it. But Coda, you get a good sniff of some almost sulfuric and like burned hair smell. Not great. But that's kind of where y'all are at.
I can't begin
The
to breathe in.
big chasm and bridge are behind you all. And I think we determined it was several hundreds of feet deep, based on the plinking coin or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah, we.
Oh,
had
I
that.
forgot we had that.
Oh yeah. Well, here, let me. The ones y'all got. I think I've made them, and I think I've added them to, or some y'all added them to your inventories. We have the Mask of Tragedy, where you put it on and it makes you sad. A curse, one might say. Y'all bought a couple potions and a potion of growth. Never filling water skin, where you can just like pour water into it and it won't fill. And then, the glove of the dismembered hand, where whenever you're wearing it and someone like grabs your hand, it will like make an illusion where your hand falls off and they take your hand with you. Just some goofy little
Party.
gadgets.
We got the hat too.
Yeah.
The hat. Yeah.
Trevor, you have that, right?
I
Riley's
thought
got
Coda
that.
had it.
Right.
Oh, really has that.
I think we gave that to Riley so they could
They
like
could-
go up in the air and then shoot people.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Why are you
That was
laughing
the
at
plan.
that? Why are you laughing at that, Trevor?
I don't know. This
But-
camera's pissing me off though.
You got the
Giving
scan
a little-
lines.
Little CTR.
CCTV.
But yes, you all are standing in front of this ominous cave wall with, some good feelings.
And stinkiness.
Do we hear anything behind us? Because I think we just crawled through like a little hole in the wall away from those things, right? Like we didn't shut anything.
Yeah. No, nothing was shut.
But I did have I put a spell behind us. It was
Mhm. the
I forget-
cloud of
yes,
dark.
the Hunger of Hadar, I believe.
Yes.
Oh.
So y'all can make a perception check, Noah or Isaac, to see if you can hear anything.
Yeah, and it's concentration up to a minute, so it's still I assume
An
happening.
18.
You don't hear anything besides an occasional drip or I don't know, rocks. Not necessarily falling because of a movement, but cave sounds.
No wacky side characters or.
Not right in front of the cave wall temple. No.
I think I scared him off with the whatever.
Hunger, Hadar.
Coda,
Yeah.
do you want to go first? This is like your thing, right?
What?
I see that nose working overtime.
Go first to where?
Oh yeah, it's a chasm,
Onward?
isn't it? It's a chasm though, isn't it?
No, so the chasm's behind y'all.
Oh,
Okay.
I see.
We crossed the bridge, right? And
Yes,
that's
yes.
where we
Y'all
are?
crossed the
Yeah.
bridge. I guess I could have said there is a cut-out doorway that's
yeah.
arched
Oh,
very
it's not
cleanly
just the-
that leads into
I'm
that
not going to touch that
ca-
thing alone.
carved
Are you
cave
kidding
wall.
me?
Well, you're not gonna go alone, silly. I just wanted to make sure that you went first.
Well, I didn't say that in Coda's voice. Looks around waringly.
Asterisk. Looks around warily.
Presses onward.
All right. Coda, do you want to make a survival check for me? Just like a
Sure.
general kind of
There.
awareness as these smells are coming in and you're
Ugh,
on some
they
other
are
shit.
stinky. Uh-oh. It's a 15.
Man, it's stinky, but you're able to smell some other things,
What kinds of things?
as you're leading the way. So it's not super long, maybe like 30-foot long hallway almost. But Coda, you're starting to get a familiar, I don't know if it's familiar, but you're starting to get the scent of blood kind of pooling up into your
Oh.
nostrils and your olfactory sensors. And you all Isaac and Riley, you all actually can start to hear some faint talking and
Oh,
honestly a little bit of heated discussion farther down. The smog is thin, but as you can see farther down in the temple, it starts to get thicker and occludes your vision pretty heavily.
Everyone stop. I hear voices.
puts hand over mouth.
What kind of voices?
Sounds like they're arguing.
Oh,
Can anyone not see, like in the dark?
Is anyone stealthy?
I'm pretty sure I cannot see in the dark.
I grab Dick's wrist. And then I cast invisibility on Coda.
Oh shit.
Hell Like,
Wait.
yes.
On like all of y'all?
On
Wait.
Coda.
Mm.
Can I see my hands when I look down?
No.
I just kind of like tap you on the shoulder,
that-
and then he just like
see-
blinks out of existence.
That is the paradox with invisibility. Is your eyes cannot be able to see. So magic. I don't know.
I think the general thing is invisibility spell does not make your corneas invisible. So that is how someone can detect an invisibility spell.
So
is if
whenever
they
you're
can spot
walking
your
around, you
cornea
can see-
floating through the eye. I mean, it's tiny, right? It's like a tiny little millimeter speck, right? It's not.
Yeah. So actually, if you're invisible, I don't think you're invisible to yourself. That would make more sense.
Yeah. Well, everything gets all fuzzy.
Yeah, you get a little fuzzy. You feel a little
Or
bit
maybe
of
there's just an outline.
tingle. You feel a little tingle as is almost like a pale
What was that?
Parent.
translucent translucent wave kind of flows over you
Oh.
and forms a shell, and then and you become invisible.
All right. I look up at Isaac, and he can't see me.
You can't.
So-
I'm just like looking at you with like a little smile on my face.
Well, I assume he wants me to go scout it out, so I'm going to be brave boy
All right.
and trust this spell.
Did you just fucking teleport our dog man away?
No, he's right here, and I like put my hand forward and probably like slam into his
Hopping
side or
on
something.
Roll like an attack, like a grapple check, just to.
What the hell?
I don't just like I don't know.
Oh, a
Just roll a
zero.
d20.
A 0.
Okay, so
I rolled a 2 and I have a -2 strength.
you totally like you're
I
just
fall
like
forward, like
yeah,
roll
you're
forward.
flailing at the air. Like,
Oh god, maybe I did teleport.
Coda.
And then I grab onto Jordan's fucking like something.
dick.
Tug on it. Dick something.
Oh,
No, not his dick.
oh, I get it now.
Alright, and then I go investigate.
Okay.
Okay,
Very
can you-
slowly and stealthily.
Coda, we're gonna follow behind you. Tell us to stop when you want us to. Everybody, link arms.
Why wouldn't I just go scout it and come back? But listen, it's
Well, I
alright.
think
Tell
Coda
us what
is
they're arguing
not.
about.
So Coda, could you make a stealth check with advantage, please?
I'm still linking arms. I don't care, even if we're not going forward.
First one is a 25,
What's the point?
and then the next one is
He might crit.
no, I didn't.
Okay,
14,
25.
25. Yeah.
So you all don't even hear any noise as Coda walks away, but you all don't really know if he did.
My coat just drops because he let go of it.
Actually, he's being so stealthy that he let it down at the right.
Oh my god.
That he like made it to where you didn't feel anything. So Coda, I assume you're what, on all fours, or no?
Yeah, being
Okay.
creepy.
You're sneaking, you're creeping, and as the voices start to get louder, you hear a couple words, but you're moving pretty slowly. You hear words like device, spell, not working, and you start to get closer, and you can see the hallway opens up now, horizontally, and opens into a bigger antechamber. And with your ability to see, you have dark vision. You can see through the smog a little bit more, and you have your animal instinct vision. That's your superpower. You can see that it's a wide rectangular limestone, I guess, bigger hallway room, and those lines that were on the front of the temple, the same symbolism and carvings are present here on the walls. You can see that pillars have been like carved into the walls, but really it's almost to emulate architecture. It's not exactly for support.
Yeah.
It really looks like they literally carved them out, like carved the area around them, negative space, to create the columns. And columns just look very strange. The architecture and the design here is really alien and not familiar to you. And you can see the start of some stairs that span the whole room, leading up to something. You can't really see past that. That's probably maybe 50 feet away. But what you can see running down the stairs is a large, sticky, rancid stain that is deep crimson. And you can see at your feet, it's almost made it to your feet, and that looks basically dried. And you can see as it moves up to the stairs, it almost looks a little bit gummy and then sticky, and then that's all you can see. And you can see shadows behind another shadowed like square farther into the smog, and you can see figures. You can't really count how many yet because of the obscured vision, but you see blobs kind of moving around, and you can hear their various comments. Like I said.
Don't go any further.
There's a lot of information. I think, and Coda wouldn't really know what to do with it, so he's gonna report it to the smart people. Being is that he's gonna go back and just report back.
Data transfer.
Yeah.
Seems like they kill a lot of people here.
Sounded like a ritual to me. I don't know.
It's the sticky room.
And there's people in that room?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see how many?
I think 2.
Okay. I mean, shoot, we outnumber them.
This fog will probably be pretty good cover, honestly.
They don't look great in the sticky room, I'll admit. Are we 100% positive we need to go in there guns blazing, though? I don't, feels like an easy way to kill an innocent.
Dick, they're standing on top of a blood, ritual.
What if it's the bad people's blood?
I don't remember you being that optimistic.
It's not optimism, it's more I don't want to kill someone who doesn't deserve it. It seems pretty easy to do around here.
Okay, that's fair.
While y'all having this conversation, Coda's just gonna investigate further.
Okay, you're gonna make it past the point that you were at?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't realize that he left. I'm like, Coda, did they seem like evil guys?
No response. And you start to make out the top of the stairs. This is maybe about 20 feet away now.
Mm-hmm.
And there's definitely a rectangular platform. And you see a mass that is sitting on top of that altar. Obviously humanoid.
Mm-hmm.
And you can now count. Actually, do a.
I'm gonna squint.
Roll an investigation check.
Did you say mass or mass?
+5 for squint.
Mass.
Yeah, roll for squint. A 20.
These rolls.
So yeah, you see that there's kind of there's 2 standing to the side and 1 standing next to the other. I guess maybe on the right, on your right side, you see 2 figures standing next to each other, and then 1 on the other side of that rectangular thing, and then behind the block, you see 4 head shoulders through the smog.
Knees and
that
toes.
you can now see their
Good.
hands moving. And you hear pretty distinctly now a comment that they say basically, I don't know why I psyched myself out. The device is not working. Why are we even here? And then they start to kind of silence their voices a little bit, and like you can see some urgency in their faces, or in their emotions, not in their faces. You can't see their faces.
The device? That sounds ominous. Doesn't sound like innocent people to me. What to do?
Further back in the cave. Listen, I'm just saying, maybe if we just like act like we're lost. Oh wow, what a crazy cave! How did we get here?
Yeah, before the group jumps these people, I want to see if I can just get a little bit more of their conversation.
Okay.
Tempting fate.
Tempting fate. I mean, you're already hiding, so you don't need to roll stealth again. So,
Just gonna perk up my ears.
keep
Just
inching. Stretch your neck.
listen as hard as I can.
And you hear another voice saying, "Look, the stars are soon to align. And we have other options, okay? If we so dearly value our time, then we must leave."
Leave? I gotta leave? Alright, camper back. Tell Isaac.
The stars aligning. I don't think in all the books I've read that sounds like a positive experience for good people.
Really, it's actually kind of the opposite. Back where I come from, stars aligning is like everything's going perfect.
What do we do?
Hello? Hello? Is anyone
Oh,
there?
no.
I'm
Did you actually
lost.
do-
I
did you
need
do
some
that?
help. I
And
need
you-
some
and you-
help.
As soon as he does that, I go away from him.
I'm ducking. Yeah, I'm ducking away.
The,
Still arms locked with him.
actually,
oh shit.
the smog very quickly like zooms out of where y'all came from and like rushes by y'all, and you can now see clearly into the chamber. Dick, I assume you're still standing there.
Yeah, fully like. Hello?
Um,
Hello?
You see one of the, actually, you see the figures now. The two on the right and one on the left. One of them is wearing like a leather armor with bolted on metal plates, and this is the guy on the left. He has a shallow black conical hat, and there's a strange like wooden block at his hip, and as he lifts his head up, you can see he has a wooden mask on that's frilled with no features. You have two other boys on the right. Has kind of a half cloak with a red sash and a red hood, and it's tucked into a fanged wooden mask. And you can see a big spined circular object hanging at his hip. And the one next to him on the right has gray and yellow robes that are loosely bound onto his body, and a helmet with two horns on it that is connected to another wooden mask that is featureless.
Oh, thank goodness I found you folks.
And then
Gosh.
the four people that are behind the altar are all draped in very heavy, somewhat tattered, deep yellow robes.
It's still like the yellow fog is still around us, right?
So it like zoomed out. It like basically flew out of the room.
Okay, so it's not okay. So I can use fire now. Okay, thank God. I was worried about that.
You would not
And-
believe the time I had getting down here. It's been so long since I've seen anyone.
What are you doing here?
Well, I mean, what does it look like? I don't fucking know. Where even is here? Do you know the way out?
And he just turns away from you and turns back to his companions.
I like to imagine everyone is like stacked up on either side of the doorway, like
Yeah.
perfectly hidden. And I'm like, all right, well, I'll see you later, fella.
And then he turns back around. We will meet again, Dick Slayton. And you see some smog start to come back and envelop all of the figures that are at the top of the stairs.
Dick walks into the room. How did you know that?
And you see the smog starts getting deeper and denser and basically starts obscuring them totally.
Where the fuck did you go?
You don't hear anything in response.
I like crawl back out of the room because I'm a 50-year-old man with bad lungs who's been smoking most of his life.
No, it's from the smog. It's from the smog, bro.
I don't want to talk about it.
I don't like that.
Blinks back into existence.
Did you tell them my name when you went up there the first time? Because if that happened, good joke. Really freaked me out though.
No.
Okay.
No.
Riley, as you're looking towards the room, you actually see towards the top of the stairs. You see that mask that was on the altar, but a few other bodies have been scattered around, surrounding it.
I'm glad we didn't jump the evil people.
I'm gonna walk in there. I want to look around.
Yeah.
Do it. Roll investigation check.
Hey, hopefully they don't smoke you out like they did me. For, like, tears out of my eyes.
Tear gas.
Yeah.
17.
Okay, so you look around and you see in the back, there are 3 entrances to other rooms, and at the altar, you see that the man, it's a man, is laying down, and there's a couple bodies around him, and you see his face is like leaned towards y'all and looking at you. You can see that he is bleeding from his neck, but the blood that is on the ground is much too dry, and his is still like dripping.
Is it like from his neck?
Could you roll a medicine check for me?
Shit. A 7.
It's hard to tell if it's really gushing or not, or if it was gushing or not. Right now, the stream is pretty steady flowing down his neck, and it's like whenever you've cried or bled a lot, the path basically like forms a, what do you call it, a waterway where it will always flow. That's kind of the stage that it's at.
Oh my.
Dick is just like running through every time he's ever like said his name, and if he's ever included his last name, which that's the thing that's fucking him up, right? He's always gone by Dick, but he does not use his last name here. It's not something he's had to do, and like I don't think he's really investigating. Yeah, he's investigating in his head.
Is that the first time we've heard it?
Probably, yeah. I don't imagine I don't introduce myself as Dick Slayton, and nobody knows it, so there's no reason it would ever get said.
I'm gonna go up to the bleeding man because he's bleeding and try to use my healer's kit.
He's alive?
I don't know. I'll check for that.
Yeah, I think
It's a
healer's
bleeding
kit
man.
for free. You can just use a use of it, and it stabilizes.
Not even a use. I think it's just you can stabilize.
Oh, a use is like to heal or something.
I think so.
Okay,
I could
so
be wrong.
you pull out your med bag, and you have to see. I don't even think you have to make a medicine check, right?
Look,
Stabilize a creature with 0 hit points without needing. Yeah.
So
Guru.
you pull out your bag, and you can see the incision that was made. In your, I don't know, your experience with maybe survival, you can see that it was made a little bit sloppily, and you can manage to, however you want to do it, you can either bandage it or see if you can stitch it.
Yeah, I'll definitely try to stitch it up.
Okay. As you're trying to stitch it, you hear a little like grunt, and
Oh.
no movement, but you can
I wanna
feel
try to comfort this person,
his neck try to like
even if they're evil.
tremble. Roll a
Comfort check.
wisdom check.
Oh. This one. Oof, not very good. Because it's a 1.
No.
It's the opposite.
No.
The opposite of my last natural 20. Yeah.
Dang. Oh wait, you hit a natural 20.
That was a nat 20 on that.
I need to be recording these.
I don't care to be wise in this situation. Who cares? I'm trying to
so
save this person.
You're too focused on kind of putting the stitches in, and you manage to close the wound, and then you slap a bandage over it to
Do not
catch the blood.
slap the bandage.
You smear the bandage over it to catch the blood. And now they shudder a little bit, and then their arm kind of, you feel that their muscles are tensed, and then their muscles detense, and then their head kind of falls back, and they close their eyes. I don't know.
Now, what does this person look like? I'm really close.
This person has a kind of like side part, although it's very messed up and bloodied. The face is a little bruised. The left eye is pretty purple and swollen, and the lip is split on the left side as well. It's just a human man, and he has some. Actually, you see on the ground some broken spectacles, and he's just wearing a green shirt with a brown vest and some brown pants, and yeah, he's got a ring on his left index finger as well.
Who's the water skin?
You can Oh, who has it?
Yeah.
Don't remember. Y'all can put it in your.
I don't have anything in my inventory. Well, any of the magic stuff in my inventory. So
Yeah, I just have my knife.
Well, if Maki's here, does he have control of like water? Is that one of them?
Well, I have a
Yes.
water skin,
He does.
but not the special one, so I'll just pull out mine.
Yeah.
Pull out
And
my water
Ma-
skin and some rags
Maki
or something.
comes up and says, "Here, let me help you." He like pulls the water out, and like, were you gonna like put it on the wound to rinse it?
No, I was gonna wash this person of their blood.
So you pour some on, and he like massages it throughout to clean them off,
And probably give them some water too.
yeah, you put some water in their gullet, and they kind of sit there, and then after a couple seconds you hear them choke and kind of start. Oh my gosh. Hello.
Hello?
And his
Sir.
his lips are very parched. I'm sir, thank you. I'm no sir.
What happened?
I can barely remember.
Here, have some more water.
No, not one.
Puts it in his mouth.
1 second. 1 second. And he kind of tries to sit up, and his arms slip out from under him. He falls back. He's like, I don't think I can do that yet. Exactly, Corbin. I definitely was not in control of how I got here. It's coming back a little bit. I was definitely following these people. Oops, I hit the table. Oh, my head.
Following who?
Them. Oh, so they're gone.
In the masks?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have a name? Do you remember?
I remember Nazar. He was the one with the deep voice.
Your name, mister.
Yeah, your name,
Oh,
person.
First.
Jethro.
Jethro. Hell yeah. I had a friend named Jethro back in school.
Yeah. But they never really talked to us besides telling us what we needed to do.
You're a mercenary?
No.
We.
I'm actually from Walmond. I lived in the Southern Court. Izek would know where that is. That's the like kind of poorer.
Yeah, that's where I'm from.
Oh, good to know. It's like the kind of poorer section of town. It is still like a capital city, but on the most southern part of it, it has some slums and towards the riverfront. I'll show you all a picture later. It's kind of got like a waterfront. But yes, y'all don't happen to be going to Walmond anytime soon, are you?
Probably, eventually, yes, but not on your time frame, I don't think.
What does that even mean?
I think you want to get there sooner than we're going to be going there.
Oh. Well,
Unless you can prove me wrong, maybe.
I don't care. I can't go anywhere anyways. I need a rest.
Yeah, that checks out.
Did you all save me? Did you kill them?
It was more, and I do the thumb elbow to Coda. More of this guy, but yeah, we helped out.
No. Thank you.
Elbow.
I'm going
What do
to
you
rest
say?
now.
Well, I was hoping to ask him some more question about our masked menaces, but
what an asshole. We're trying to talk to him.
well,
How dare he die on us?
you know, I've never been stabbed in the neck, so I can't quite say how
this
much
is probably a
it takes
good
out of
time
ya.
for us to rest as well, right?
Also, I want to say Chris did point out the fact that the guy said they didn't really talk to us, and then Chris was like, "What the fuck do you mean us?" And no one else addressed it.
I don't know how I feel about sleeping in the bad guy area.
In the sticky
They're
room.
gone.
That's why we do watches.
Can we? I don't know. Look at
I mean, who
another
does-
an adjacent room.
There's 3 rooms.
Are we gonna take this guy with us though? I think we should.
We should, but all of us are like fucking stick thin, right?
No, not Dick. Dick can carry this
I
guy.
could probably carry this guy, yeah.
Okay.
got
I could
some
get him up
bone.
on my shoulders.
Can you? Gesture to him.
Well, yeah, we'll leave him here for right now. Let's check out the other rooms. I'll bring him wherever we end up going.
No, I don't want to leave him alone.
Oh, Jesus Christ. On the oh. I did that and I fucked up my audio. Let's make sure the recording is still good. Yeah. All right, we're fine.
If y'all want to go scout, I have spell slots. I can protect him.
Alright, let's go.
Okay.
Like
Which
a
room
Red
would
Dead
you
Redemption
all-
bounty.
Which room are you all going in?
It's available.
We
left,
should
middle,
split
right.
up.
Let's look for clues.
Just kidding.
Yeah, not a good idea.
Yeah, there's 3
Alright.
rooms. Let's split up.
Who's going where?
Wait, I think you can put him down, Dick.
Oh, so my original plan was pretty good, huh?
You did not just backtalk Kodo.
Yeah, he
You're
did. I think he
fucking
fucking
asshole.
did. No, he's a dick.
Okay,
I'm going where Dick is not.
right,
Please
left,
don't
center.
spit up,
You'll
guys,
learn
please.
eventually, kid.
Left, right, center.
Coda's about to be a child of divorce.
Right.
Well, isn't center like the ritual
I
door?
cross my arms and start walking right.
It's just a door.
Okay, it's not. Okay. I say if we're looking for somewhere to rest, an ancillary room off to the left or right is probably gonna have that more likely than continuing directly further into the temple. In my layman's brain. Maybe I'm not good at designing temples.
Yeah.
If I were making this temple, I would have a nice place to rest over there or over there, but not that way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now you're agreeing with me? Okay.
No, that's not. No, that's not Koda.
Oh.
Bitch.
Oh, Koda went to the right.
Okay. So, Coda, the smog has cleared. So after you make your way through the doorway, it's a tiny hallway, and you start to see. You can see the back of the room too.
Mhm.
It's maybe a 30 by 40 foot room. It has just a bunch of bedrolls and
That's a trap.
some packs sitting around and some little humdingers sitting on a chest or something.
Dick appears in the doorway. Maybe I'm pretty good at designing temples. I don't know,
No.
but isn't that exactly what I said should be here?
I'm gonna. I'm gonna light my blade on fire.
Mhm.
Preparation, the green flame blade,
Green.
and look around for anything nasty, anything that doesn't look right.
Okay, investigation check, please.
I'll
I
help.
suck at this.
I'll
He'll
help with
help.
that. I'll give you a
You
help
get
action.
you get advantage,
Okay.
Coda.
First one's 16. And a 19.
Okay. You're looking around, and it's actually kept fairly clean. The bedrolls are all made, and they each have a pack sitting next to them, and that's the majority of the stuff in the room.
Am I right?
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Am I
I
right
want
or
to
am
stay
I wrong?
around and look in these packs, like for info.
Okay.
Yep. Do another investigation check.
Oh, God. 15.
15. Okay, so you rifle through the packs, and actually you see like supplies, like rations. If you all trust them, you can take them. And
Dick
I really didn't mean
actually-
that to be ominous. I really.
Well,
Yeah.
Dick wants to grab some. I'm not sure what the. It would just be like whoever's not in that room yet to go check out door number left.
Mhm.
Just to make sure there's not. We'd feel pretty stupid if there was like a bunch of zombies in there or something, and we
Yeah.
didn't. And
Yeah.
you know.
Alright.
Izzy, you want to come
Right.
check out room number 2 with me?
I'm over the guy.
Oh,
Riley?
okay.
Like,
Riley, you want
Yeah.
to come?
Mm-hmm.
All right, thank you very much. Room number 2,
Yeah.
here we go. And I'm just like making sure there's not a bunch of zombies in. I don't want to like
Yeah.
fully.
So you look in, and again, the smog is cleared, so the hallway is pretty obscuring. But at the back of the room, you just see a steep staircase.
Shut the door. All right, it keeps going down there. Let's call it for the night.
Steep staircase going up.
Oh, that might be an exit. We're pretty far down, so up might not mean too far up, but there's a staircase going up off to the left. I say we board the other doors,
Are there like
Rest up.
chairs we can put in front or something like a?
Not in the rooms you've looked at so far.
Well, this is all rock, right?
Yeah, it's all
Are
rock.
the doors and stuff? They're probably like rocky.
Oh, so y'all mentioned doors. There's not actually doors. It's just like a carved
An
out.
opening. All right.
Okay.
So,
Well,
so
what about
the hallway's
what
small
about our-
enough where you kind of need to peek into.
I see.
down.
What about our fucking avatar? Can't he like manipulate
Mhm.
stones and
Yeah.
stuff?
So, Maki will kind of walk up and pull some earth up and cover up the door, but he's gonna leave just a little bit at the top, so he can remember where they were.
Mm-hmm. Make an etched outline.
Yeah. So he does that to the up stairway, and he also waddles his way back to the
Straightforward.
the where y'all came from and does the same thing.
Mwah.
So Coda, in the packs, you again find like some rations and
Throw all that shit, doesn't matter.
yeah.
Hey, can you bring some of those over here for the guy?
This bitch is hungry.
He's hungry. Okay, I bring some.
He brings some. Are you gonna feed him?
If he wakes back up, but if not, I'm not gonna force feed him. But I'll have it near him.
Eepy. So now you all just have the middle room, which has a longer hallway. It's hard to see what's all the way down there.
I want to go back to the little camp out room and start making a little
I forgot to mention,
fire.
There's a stone carved circle in the middle, and it has a red, probably 2 fist sized orb sitting in it.
In the main room?
In the cot room.
The bed
in the
cot
bedroom room.
Okay.
And it actually you can see it has cuts and like cracks in the stone that less look like defects and more look like
Runes.
designs.
Can I
No, like
do an
like
Arcana check?
inside the orb.
Is this like Arcana? Yeah, I'll do an Arcana check on
Do an
this.
Arcana check.
Does it catch my eye at all?
Ooh, that's a
I mean-
23.
You saw it. You can also do an Arcana check.
I just meant more like anything weird going on with it.
Oh, it's basically just a red orb sitting in a pedestal.
Is it pretty?
It's kind of pretty.
23
Does it
Arcana.
look-
Dick, this looks to be like an infused orb of some sort.
Some sort of like evocation in it?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to touch that orb.
I might not actually. I'm not positive what's in
Trans-
here.
Can I?
Yeah, can I tell what school it's from?
It would be evocation.
Okay. I cannot exactly tell what this does. It truly could just be like a thing, put your hands on it and your hands are clean now, but it also could like create fire in the entire room. It's so hard to tell.
I can figure out what it is.
Can.
Someone want to watch the guy? Oh, I guess we're safe now, right?
Yeah, put him in this damn
He's in
room, too.
he's taking a nap. You don't need to watch him sleep.
Okay, I'll waddle over and I'll
Alright.
start drawing like with chalk a circle around it, and I'll cast Identify over 10 minutes
Alright.
on the stone.
So Isaac's gonna take his time to identify this orb.
I'm gonna
Setting out the blankets,
yeah.
starting a little fire.
Homeboy's still asleep on the stone floor outside. When he like stirs a little bit, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, we found some beds over here. I think or some bed rolls at least.
Oh,
I think you'd like
thank
that
you.
way more." Yeah.
Take me there.
This time, like carrying a baby, just like, okay, all right, little guy, we'll get you into bed.
Okay. And you find one that's kind of on the middle left wall, and you plop him down onto the
I'm close to the
bedroll.
fire.
Close to the fire.
Probably pretty cold from all that blood loss.
Well, do you have wood, Coda? Just like available?
Well, camping supplies, would that not be just have stuff for fire?
Yes. Does it have a list of what's in it or what's contained? Just wondering. I don't know if we usually carry wood around. Is the
I'll
thing.
burn this rope.
All right. Burn the rope. Okay.
Well, there should be stuff like in the packs around us, right? That has like, I mean,
Yeah.
Actually,
Let me-
no.
we could put a bedroll
Any
on there.
chairs?
You could put a bedroll on there. There's 7, so
Yeah, we don't need one. We can.
light a bedroll on fire.
Yeah. What's lighting this place? Are there torches or
Um,
anything?
Actually, in that room, nothing is lighting it. In the outer room, it was actually. Okay, wait. You all had. I guess y'all would have extinguished it.
I can cast a light. I mean, I'll put
Yeah.
it on. I'll put it like above Dick's forehead,
They're in the outer
Thank
room.
you.
The people
like a
who
sim.
the people who could see were basically the dark vision people, and then the people who didn't have dark vision, there was like a faint glow coming from the smog. So glowing smog.
Glowing smog. That was my nickname in high school.
Climate
So-
change is real.
Isaac, you're taking the time to identify this, and you finish your maybe even like just some little extra symbols around it.
Put some incense
and
out. You know.
It's what's it called? A orb of warmth. If you touch it, then it will emanate heat and light.
Hey yo!
Boop.
Then the orb like glows to life. Like it starts off in the middle, and then the lines I said were inside. It kind of like arcs and jets out. As soon as it gets to the outside, you see a glowing, I guess, shield like go, and then it starts glowing, and you can feel a warmth akin to like half of a fireplace.
I was
So-
Guys, it's gonna explode. We have to get out of here right now.
okay. I was pretty close though. It was. You both touched it and it got hot. So
Ah.
Okay, so now we have a fireplace and a second fireplace. So
I guess we can let that bedroll burn out. I guess it was never gonna burn for that long. So
Sleepy time? Anyone hungry?
y'all do have rations.
I'll
We've
put
got
the movie
rations.
on.
Can't eat without watching something.
Subway Surfers.
I'll have like
Gonna
like
date
with
this
my
video.
illusion, my minor illusion. I'll have like this giant battle of like the masked dudes fighting the one sick guy, and he's like absolutely destroying them, and then they like punch him in the nuts or something. They get like a cheap shot at it, and then he like falls over, and then they slit his throat, and then he just goes.
hey, that could have been how it went down.
Also for the fire, Maki would have probably like lit it if you were wanting to help. So y'all are sleeping?
Watches. I can go first.
I mean, Maki is basically a sentry, so
It doesn't-
I
It
think
doesn't
y'all
ever
have
do
been
watch.
basically delegating him to watch because he
Okay.
doesn't.
It's been between Isaac and Maki, yeah.
Okay, so he's gonna say, but wait a minute, guys. I don't even think we've explored the middle room.
I'm tired. My feet hurt.
Okay. He's gonna plop down at the entrance to the room.
I thought you were gonna put a earth wall up on that doorway too.
Oh,
and
okay.
we were gonna we were gonna check that out tomorrow night.
Wait.
tomorrow.
I'll go in there real quick.
I'm gonna slowly just be there in case something happens. You know, I'm not doing it with him.
Yeah,
but-
I'm in like my little night robe, like my nightgown. I'm just shuffling around.
Candle.
A moo.
Okay, you're walking in, and it takes a couple, like maybe 30 seconds to get to the end of the hallway. And you see, first of all, on the wall, almost like a scratch board, a big section of the wall has been quested off and has a box on it divided into a bunch of other smaller boxes. And then on the left, you find some desks and chairs and sheets of papyrus with symbols and diagrams written on them.
I mean,
And you see on the right also, so the desks are on the right, left. On the right, you see like this pretty sizable, maybe 5 foot tall by 3 feet wide, very complex metal device that seems to have like 3 arms jutting off of it.
Let's go to bed. Dick, you check this room in the morning. I think this is your kind of speed that's in there.
what?
There's a bunch of like papers with diagrams. Looks like there's like a box with shit in it, and then there's like a big metal contraption. I don't know. I'm sleepy.
Metal contraption? It's been so long since I've had a metal contraption to work with. That's such a novel way to describe it.
Exactly. Could you roll an investigation check for me, Dick?
I'll do a preliminary one now. I don't think he could resist checking it out now, but definitely like thinking, oh, I'm gonna get into this tomorrow.
Can I help action him?
Good, because I only have a +2. First one's a 19.
Okay.
Second one's a 13. So yeah, 19.
So Dick, you actually see on the far wall, that there's a sequestered off like section of the wall, and then that box is basically written into that area, and it has like columns and rows, and those are actually populated with numbers.
It's not like a multiplication table.
No, it's not.
It's a matrix.
It's a matrix.
Okay.
And I'm gonna retcon here a little bit. The matrix you all found in the cave was actually a 3D matrix, not a 4D matrix. So.
Interesting.
But it has the same dimensions as. It was a 4-dimensioned 3D matrix, so it has 4 2D matrices like branching off of it. This matches one of the dimensions of one of the 2D matrices.
We only found a part earlier. This is just a part of the whole. There's something larger outlined here. I need more time to investigate. This isn't the kind of stuff you really do in your head, at least not alone. I wish.
Just like numbers, Dick.
I know. God, this might take more time than I was anticipating. I'm going to sleep.
Brain sleepy.
Yeah. I cannot do it right now. Thank you for showing me that, Isaac. You were 100% right. This is exactly my wheelhouse.
Okay, so Dick, you come out of the room and Maki pushes up to another wall.
Thank you. Although it was just that room, right? There weren't any more doors past there.
Just
so
those 3
he doesn't
rooms.
really need to, but that's fine. That's fine. Well,
Just in case.
yeah,
I think it's a good idea.
I agree.
So he plops down, and kind of sits himself facing away from the bedroll room and scanning. The room is starting to actually be pretty comfortably warm. The cave walls, which were initially pretty cold and damp, have started to kind of like when you first get in the shower and accidentally touch the wall. You're like, it's really cold, but the walls have started to warm up, and it's a little cozy in there for the situation y'all are in. I guess he's sleeping.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a strange
Sprawled
soul.
out.
I'm gonna have. What the heck? Where are my dice?
What the heck?
Oh yeah, here comes the Constitution rolls for sleeping in a cursed place or something.
Yeah, exactly. No,
Breathing
I'm gonna.
in sulfur.
I'm just gonna roll for
Something.
Maki's. What's it called?
Watch.
Perception. Yes. Yeah, he's got.
Me.
Okay, non-natural 20. So he's very alert and just scanning the room.
This is a tiny bit off topic, but I always, like, the image that comes to mind for Maki is, you know, the pit droids from the Star Wars prequels? They were...
The one oh yeah.
Here,
the-
I'm gonna send it into the, I'm gonna send it into the D&D chat super quick, because, like, I just imagine that he looks like this, but wood.
Yeah, are those the ones that have the circle face? Yeah.
Ye-
Oh yeah.
It's just that, but wood, and, like, the head is just spinning around, like...
Yeah.
And it's also like 3 feet tall.
Yeah,
Yes.
yes, exactly.
Okay,
sorry.
so
That's literally
you're
me
good.
for real.
and you all sleep, and you sleep soundly.
Oh.
I do?
I'll do the sleep thing on Dick.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I do?
Everyone
I
else
have it.
does.
I have it available, so I'll cast it on you.
Dick, you go to sleep very quickly. Unfortunately for you, though, you do see a little something.
The falling asleep was never the issue.
You all actually you are in a familiar place, in the Fourscore Nordor, the inn in Catherby. And you are just in your vision, just standing facing the bar. You see a familiar figure sitting on the bar, and he's hunched over and looks exhausted. The bar is pretty busy. You see a figure kind of push through you, where you're standing in your vision, and you see he has a solid build. He's got really bulky muscles, and you can see like the back of him. His hair is black with white streaks running through it, and it's like under his hair he has a red bandana, and that's from the back. And he's wearing a half cloak that covers his arms, but you can see his solid build through that. As he sits down, your vision kind of starts to fade, or starts to orbit to the left. And
Good
you
dream
can
music.
You can
Yeah.
see the man who's exhausted at the bar is actually the playwright, with both hands attached, and he just seems very, very tired. And the man who sits down next to him has the face of a very pale elf with large, round, pure black eyes. He has basically some simple leather clothes on, and his beard is black and flecked with white. And the playwright is just sitting there hunched, and the other man says to him, "Elrahim, have the preparations been made?" And Elrahim says back, "Oh, of course, my masterpiece. It's almost complete. I don't care about your stupid, godforsaken play. Will you do as we ask?" And the playwright says, "Oh, of course, you know, Lost Carcosa will be found." And you can now see his eyes as he looks towards the deep-voiced man. And his eyes are alive and very awake. belaying what his, body is showing. And the deep-voiced man says, "Good. We look forward to tomorrow." And then he walks off.
Can I do an insight check on Deep Voice Man?
Yeah.
Like recognize him or like any of his accoutrement, something about the black eyes, maybe just trying to find something familiar. Or maybe not insight, yeah.
Do I have a character sheet? Do a. Let me see the stats real quick. Do an intelligent. I mean, are you just looking to see if you recognize anything about him?
Yeah, and not so much recognize him, just like recognize what about him that I can, like if he's connected to the masked people or like right.
I mean, do a. So the voice you recognize.
Okay. Voice.
Yeah, you don't have to do a check for that.
Okay.
But
well,
you can do his history check if you want to see if you know about him in general.
Yeah, sure.
Or
that's a 21. Holy shit.
No, so you know for sure that you are not familiar with anything about him besides his voice.
Yeah, it's the guy who just said my full name, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
The Cosmic Owl there.
The what?
The Cosmic Owl.
Cosmic Owl?
Cosmic Owl?
I'm not
from
familiar.
Adventure Time.
Yeah.
Oh. No, I don't know.
It means it's a prophetic dream.
Well, Dick, is it a prophetic dream?
Or is it something that has already happened?
It's a flashback.
You actually, from that point, your vision fades to black and total nothingness until you wake up. And so at that same time, Isaac, you're going to get woken up by Maki.
Okay.
And he's gonna say, "Hey, don't panic. I need to tell you something. I don't really know when else I will have a good opportunity, but once we get back to Walmond, I think I'm going to have to part ways with everyone. I'm telling you now. I'll probably tell everyone once we get there. I just need to continue to find more Warforged in the world and help them. So that is what I will do."
Well, if you want, I can send you to some of my family that lives down there, and they can help you. They can give you supplies or maybe some information if you need it.
Thank you. That would be very appreciated. I remember they were in the Southern Court, right?
Yep.
Yes. Okay. I think I met him.
If you hear some distant screaming and look at some troublemakers running around the street, that's probably them.
Oh, perfect. Thank you, Isaac, for everything. And
I'm sure we'll see you around.
This isn't goodbye. Just parting ways for now. Anyways, go back this way. And he kind of scuttles over and sits back down. And we awake to blazing sunlight now. It's still very the campfires is obviously burned out, emitting warmth.
What?
It's still Orbin.
It's not Corbin. It's Orbin.
It's Orbin.
It's Orbin.
The
Oh,
orb
my
is
fault.
Orbin.
My fault.
Dick, did you sleep okay?
Yeah, I mean, we've gone over it. I sleep as well as I normally do. I really appreciate you helping me get to sleep, but once I'm there, I don't think there's anything much you can do for me, you know?
We're also in a weird place. I don't know. I was just curious if you got any.
I think once I'm asleep, I'm in something else's domain, if that makes sense.
No.
That sounds terrifying.
I think we all are. I'm just more susceptible to it, maybe? I don't think you... I mean, you don't sleep.
I don't
guess,
sleep.
But
Sam, did I have a cosmic owl dream?
No, you didn't.
Okay.
Maybe,
Yeah, then I don't know what he's talking about.
maybe
I
I
had great
can
dreams.
put my magic and give you a little bubble inside of its domain.
you would know better than I.
I still gotta finish that spell I'm working on. Let me. Well, while everyone's getting ready in the morning, he's going back to his spell book and doing some diagrams and some spell mapping.
Dick's heading straight into science room. Oh, Maki, could you take down
Ju-
Earthwall for me?
Oh, I guess I'll go sit in there with you, Dick, so you have
Yeah,
another
can
mind
Coda,
to bounce off of. But
Sounds
I'm
good.
doing my writing.
You can Coda watch Isaac and try to learn anything about what the fuck magic is.
Yeah. Do an Arcana check.
I'm not very good at that.
Actually, I could probably give him my original spell book, and he'd be able to learn like over time how to use it, because I basically
Yeah.
taught myself on that how to do
Mhm.
magic.
You have another. You bought like a second one or? Like
Oh,
an
it's
actual
I do
spellbook?
use the same one. You're correct.
Yeah.
You're right.
What'd you get, Chris?
I'm rolling right now.
Rolling.
What?
Ew. It's a 6.
Which makes sense.
I
So-
flipped through the super hard areas.
You're writing
well, I'm just
in
watching.
Elvish,
Just to...
Isaac, or
No, he'd write.
it's he's writing down like maybe action like, oh, this is how I would cast the spell, maybe these ingredients, but
What kind of
He's-
magic do you do?
Mainly illusion. I don't know what he'd be doing now. I have to get with Sam on that, but I'm trying to make a spell. Like
that
I'm
would
trying to.
Oh, I mean, what
definitely
kind of
be
magic user are you?
enchantment, Noah, I think.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Like what's tree I'm in?
Yeah.
I'm illusion, mostly.
No. I mean, are you like a wizard, sorcerer?
Yes,
Yes,
fucking-
wizard.
Yeah.
Wizard.
So, I mean, we do
Um,
different kinds of magic, right? Or
yes,
not,
yes, you do.
but like different ways of outputting.
Noah's is gained through knowledge, and yours is gained through your
Innate magicality.
Warlock or sorcerer? Chris, you're sorcerer.
Yeah, I'm a sorcerer.
Yeah. So yours just like flows out of your body.
Hmm. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It kind of just does what I.
And like these ingredients, this spell, but that's like all you can really tell. He's got he's got the wizard doctor handwriting. So it's also pretty hard to
He
read.
actually probably does have pretty childish handwriting, to be fair.
Yeah.
Scratch his head.
His education was cut short.
Looking up from a paper. God, the epistemology of this is ridiculous. You can do the same thing as him, but you had to... Stupid. You don't even know what epistemology is. Why am I...
But Dick, you're going into the middle room.
By the way, I don't really know that much about matrices. Like, I took
No.
Jordan IRL, so...
You're fine. I'll fill in here. So really, Jordan, the 3D, it's it's basically 4 2D matrices like stacked together.
Right, yes.
Okay, that's basically.
I follow that. Okay, if we don't get any further than that.
Yeah, I don't think we will. I'm kind of.
It's been a little bit.
Yeah. But Dick, you see again these sheets of notes that they are actually roll an intelligence check for me. Could you do it
Raw int.
with proficiency?
Okay, add my proficiency. That's a +3. Okay.
Can I help?
You can help.
All right.
Because I'm in the
hell
room
yeah.
with him.
Actually, yes, this is great. You can help.
So this is gonna be.
I told him I'm here to bounce ideas off of me. I don't know what he's looking at, but if he needs another brain, I'm there.
First roll is an 8.
Okay.
Second roll is a 11.
Or wait. With proficiency.
Yeah, so my proficiency bonus is +3.
So, you rolled a
yeah,
5
I rolled bad.
and
I rolled
Oh,
a 5
okay.
and a 6.
okay. So you got wait, 11, 9? Wait.
13. Or sorry, 11.
11. Okay, so Dick, looking at the pages, you can see that these are like algebraic expressions that are being used, and they have an answer at the end. You don't really. The algebra seems a little funky though. It's not like algebra you've seen before. But
I assume they would do something different here.
comparing the sheets, you can pick out a couple numbers in the matrix. The numbers in the matrix, by the way, are very much derived. These are not like exact numbers. These are
Okay, they're approximations.
23.8479. Like, these are derived from something. Izek, you can pick up on the sheet actually that there's some like magical characters and I don't know, some mentions of spells and maybe some arcane symbols that are interspersed in this like math.
I'll relay that to Dick. Also, Dick, I don't know if this is useful. I have a magic abacus that like does calculations for you.
Mm-hmm.
Are you kidding me?
Like, I'll just give that to you.
Yes, that's useful. Thank you.
God, I can't believe it took you all this long to remember.
I will take this and I will use this. God, I
can't send that to him
okay.
right on D&D Beyond.
I mean, I think you have to add it, but just keep it, I guess.
I took Latin freshman year, and we had this fun little unit where we were all using an abacus. Okay, I think I remember how to use it, because how the fuck do you use an abacus?
It says if you read a calculation out loud, let any mathematical formulation is spoken aloud within 10 feet of it, the abacus begins moving on its own to solve it.
It
announces the result.
Awesome. That is awesome.
What kind of voice does it have?
So I'll set it in front of you, and then I'll be looking over the sheets of the magic paper.
So, do you want me to like re-roll with that, or are we just? I'm just asking. I'm not.
Yeah, you can re-roll with it.
Okay. I mean, whatever.
Do a intelligence check with proficiency.
That
Dick,
is
would you
going
mind
to
if-
be a 17. What's up?
Okay, I'll help again.
Okay, help. He's
Oh.
helping.
Please give me some help.
Okay, so we get a really good
So
roll.
that's
we're
another
looping.
17. I rolled two 12s.
Okay, nice. Let
And
me
then,
actually.
So, and before that, when you were talking that there are some approximations in here that are, it's reminding me of, I guess I'll have this conversation with Izek. Izek, are you familiar with, in your magical academia, we have certain figures in my normal academia that are absolute, right? Like the speed you fall from a cliff, right? You're going to fall at a constant rate, and that number can be used to find out other stuff. Does that concept carry over to Arcana?
I would assume so, because there's like foundations of magic, so there has to be like basic properties of it that are correct no matter what.
Roll an Arcana check, Izek.
A natural 20. 24 in total, but natural 20.
He's a smart boy.
All right.
Yeah, you have the two in
tattered up spellbook, there are mentions of like these magical coefficients that are not necessarily defined as something, but that